Solve the inequality. Okay, we know that if we have a modulus x equal k, then the x is plus minus k. When the modulus x less than k, then the x is between negative k and k. If we have a modulus x greater than k, then the x is less than negative k at the same time x greater than k. Okay, if we have an equal sign, then we have equal here. Then if we have an equal sign here, then we write an equal. So for this case, then we have the 4x minus 1 will be less than negative 9 and 4x minus 1 greater than 9. So we have the 4x greater than negative 8, x greater than negative 2, and then 4x greater than 10, x greater than 10 over 4. So 10 over 4, we have the 5 over 2. This is the x greater than 2.5. So x less than negative 2 at the same time x greater than 2.5. Either one can satisfy this inequality. Question number 2. On the axis below, sketch the graph modulus showing the coordinate of the point where the curve meets the axis. So we have the x, it is x cubed, positive x cubed. So y equal to x cubed plus something. So the graph will be uh, like this. Okay, upward. So when x equal to 0, y equal to modulus of the uh, negative 2, 1, and 2. Okay, so it's modulus of negative 4, which is 4. Okay, if we don't have modulus, then will be negative 4 lah. And then when y equal to 0, then we have the x equal to 2, x equal to negative 1, and x equal to negative 2. So, so imagine the graph that we have. We have the without the modulus side. Okay, the graph will be something like this. So we have the negative 2, negative 1, and then we have the 2 here. Okay, and this is negative 4. So, but if we modulus, then the graph will be like this, and then like this. Okay, so we have the negative 1, then negative 2, and this is 2. So the shape is like this, and then we have something like this, and then something like this. No, this is 4. Okay. Okay, so if we use Desmos, so if we have this one, then we have negative 2, negative 1, and 2 here. This is negative 4. So this is the graph without the modulus. Okay, and then if for this case we have modulus here, so this is how the graph look like. Okay, so we have the negative 2, negative 1, 4, and 2 here. Okay, so this will be the answer. Okay, the blue color one. Okay, question number 3. So diagram is a cubic graph. So write the polynomial. So we know that the shape is like this. So we have the fx equal to ax cubed, and the a will be negative. So the x-intercept is negative 5, negative 1, and 2. So we have the x equal to negative 5, x equal to negative 1, x equal to 2 is the uh, root. So we have x plus 5 equal to 0, x plus 1 equal to 0, x minus 2 equal to 0. So the fx will be a multiplied with x plus 5, x plus 1, and x minus 2. So we have a 5 here, 0, 5. So 0, 5, that means when x equal to 0, y equal to 5. So 5 equal to a, 5, 1, negative 2. So a will be negative 1 over 2. So the fx is negative half x plus 5, x plus 1, and x minus 2. Next, write down the value of fx less than 0. So for fx less than 0 will be this part and this part. So we will have less than without 0. So the x is between negative 5 and negative 1, and the x greater than 2. Okay, so these two part, the fx is less than 0. Question number 4. Sketch the graph stating the intercept on the axis. So for this one, we have the y times y times y. Then we have negative the x times x times negative x. Then we have the negative x cubed and so on. So the shape of graph will be like this. Okay, so we have to check. Then only we know the shape. So when x equal to 0, y equal to negative 2 times 1 times 3 is negative 6. When y equal to 0, x equal to 2, x equal to negative 1, and x equal to 3. So the shape will be something like this. So this is negative 1, this is 2, this is 3. The intercept is negative 6. Okay, so we have something like this and this. So negative 1, 2, 3. This is the y-intercept is negative 6. Okay, so we check the answer using the smalls. So uh, we have the x minus 2, x plus 1, 3 minus x. Okay, so the graph will be like this. Negative 1, 2, 3, and negative 6. Okay, yes. So the shape is like this. Yeah. Okay. Hence, write down the value of x such that this greater than 0. Greater than 0 is here. So the x is less than negative 1, and the x is between 2 and 3. Okay, so this will be the answer. X less than 1, and then the x is between 2 and 3. So question 5 here, okay, should be 3 marks, not 1 mark. So we have the 3x minus 2 equal to 4 plus x, and then the 3x minus 2 equal the negative of 4 plus x. Okay, So 2x equal to 6, x equal to 3. And then we have the 3x minus 2 equal to negative 4 minus x. 4x equal to negative 2. Then x equal to negative 2 over 4, x equal to negative half, negative 0.5. So we have the x equal to 3 and x equal to negative 0.5. So we check when x equal to 3, the left hand side is modulus 3 times 3 minus 2, 7. And the right hand side is 4 plus 3, 7. When x equal to negative 0.5, the left hand side is modulus 3 times negative 0.5 plus minus 2, then is 3.5. Negative 1.5 minus 2, negative 3.5, modulus will be 3.5. And the right hand side will be 4 plus negative 0.5, and it is 3.5. Yes. So when we open the modulus, then we have the plus minus. Okay.